Hey everybody, it's James. Welcome back and thanks for joining me today. I think it's about time I brought some proper content to the channel, or else I'm going to just get eventually labeled as the adventurous alcoholic. So, in that vein, I think that I'm going to try my hand at a piece of gear review. And today, we're going to be looking at this. The Jim Green Ranger boot. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things last, let me just caveat this by saying that I am not a boot expert. I'm not an orthopedist. Not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never even done a piece of gear review before, so I just ask you please bear with me. So all I'm going to do is just, give you my thoughts based upon the experiences that I've had with these boots. And so far, overall, I would say it's very positive, the experience I've had with these boots. In fact, in 2023, I was lucky enough to go spend 2 days hiking out in Los Maples in Texas, and these boots held up incredibly. There was a lot of varying terrain out there, going up, going down, a lot of rocks, loose rock, things like that, but these held up admirably. They gripped when they needed to, One thing I will say about traction, I should say, because when you look at the sole here, it's very shallow lugs and the like when compared to something like a Panama sole on like a Vietnam jungle boot. So it's not going to stand up to mud pretty well, but in terms of things like going over boulders or walking trails and things like that, or even just kind of like bushwhacking, these actually hold up really well. One thing I will say, watch out when you're around linoleum. Like linoleum's more or less fine, or tile flooring I should say, but if it gets wet, you will be doing your best ice skating impersonation. So just something to think about. Jim Green is a boot company founded in South Africa in 1992. Fun fact, the name of the company is derived from a bit of local folklore about fishermen using frogs as bait for their catch. Delightful. Now what we're looking at today is the Ranger model of boot that they produce, and it was designed to provide African game rangers with an adequate piece of footwear that they can use while in the performance of their duties. An interesting thing about this, so they're going so hard on this that for every 10 pairs sold, they will be donating 1 pair of boots to an African ranger, and that's actually a really big deal because unfortunately a lot of game rangers, they are very underfunded and can't provide themselves with the proper equipment needed. So in designing this boot, they went around and they discussed with a bunch of rangers basically what is the qualities of a boot that you are most looking for. And then they basically took all that information together and they designed this. And in terms of a hard-wearing boot that, holds up to rough use, uneven terrain, and quite frankly just looks good, I think they knocked it out of the park with this. Now looking it over, it's got some really nice, it's very well made with the various pieces of leather put together here. The only thing that really kind of sticks out to me, honestly, is the inside. It's hard to tell, but the inside is unlined, so depending on the kind of socks you wear, you might have some trouble pulling out a bit, but overall I think it actually provides solid grip for when you're out and about, depending on the kind of terrain you're dealing with. And overall, yeah, I can't think of anything about it that really sticks out to me that would say no, don't buy it. It's for a good solid leather boot, it's actually really well priced. And whenever you're purchasing one, you are putting towards a very good cause. Alright everybody, that's my thoughts on the Jim Green Ranger boot. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them down there in the comments section. If you liked what I did, please like, share, and subscribe. Do those YouTube things. If you have any thoughts on how I can improve, let me know. I'm excited to hear back from you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.